How's she going right there, eh? It's Denise here from Denise Loves You Outdoors. Another backyard update. The Broody hen that we had, the eggs, I had to throw them out this morning. It was day, I think, 23. It was kind of gross. They really stunk. Like, it was bad. I've been doing taxidermy and trapping and doing that kind of stuff for probably 30 years, and I don't think I've ever smelt anything that bad. Yeah, so kind of sucks. So there she is right there on the right. So she's really getting broody now, so that's kind of good in a way. Not that she's been leaving. I'm just trying to grab a stick here to hold this open. So that other one that just left, that's one that has been broody in the past, and I think she's getting broody again, so that'll work out good. This one here, she's been really acting broody, but and she's a young one. She's not very old. So I tried to see if she'd stay, but she doesn't seem to stay on the nest very long. So I don't want to take a chance. So like I said this morning with this one, I switched the eggs with a brand new set of eggs. So there's 12 eggs under her right now, and a few of them broke. They actually exploded, and it really stunk bad. Like, it was terrible. So like I said, you can tell she's really kind of getting kind of nasty. And so today's April 11th, so we'll give her another shot and see how it works out 21 days from now. I think probably in about 8 days or so I'll candle her eggs. I didn't candle them the last time. Maybe I should have. Anyhow, I opened up the eggs that were under her, and you know, some of them were sort of getting developed, but yeah, like it was pretty disgusting. Anyhow, I have been letting these guys out in the afternoon. It's early in the morning right now, so I'm not gonna let them out yet. Keep them cooped up. I've been just kind of working around the yard, working in the garden, so I don't mind letting them out. I haven't seen that fox again, but I mean, that doesn't mean he's not around. And now I'll head over to the rabbitry. We got some baby kits. They're probably a little over 10 days old because their eyes are opening. So I'll show you that here in a sec. Stand by. Yeah, so there's all the manure from the winter that I wheelbarrowed out. So there's a big pile right there. And I leave that out here pretty well all summer and let it kind of mellow out a little bit. They end up picking through it, scratching through it. And then I put it in the garden next year. So right over here, batch of strawberries, trying to stay out of the sunlight. So right in there, that is screened compost manure. That was there last year. I actually had it in a big pile right here. I leave it here all winter. Now I got strawberries planted in here. I have to fence it off to keep the chickens out of there. I extended this garden 10 feet this year, this way. And so now what I'll do is I do the back to Eden method. Started planting way over there on that other end. I'll show you here in a sec. So like I said, that's all screened. Manure, compost, there's rabbit manure, chicken manure, wood chips, because I put the wood chips in with the chickens and their bedding and on the bottom of the run, and everything's all incorporated in here. Bones, everything's all mixed in there. Stuff from the stove, ashes, charcoal. So that's been mellowing for a year. So now what I do is I scoop this out and put my plant starts and my seeds in there. Here, I'll show you on the other end. Stand by. Okay, so I'm at the other end. There's my shadow. Outside where that old chicken coop is, that's going to be pulled out of there. That's where I plant my potatoes. And if I'm going to keep letting the chickens out, I'll have to put a little 4-foot fence around there to kind of stop them from getting in there. So yesterday I planted a row of peas, spinach. I planted some garlic. What else did I plant? Parsnips. So there's a row all in front of there. So what I did is I scraped the wood chips back, put this good compost material in there, put my seeds in. Once they get about 4 to 5 inches, 6 inches tall, then I'll pull the wood chips back and cover everything so that the weeds and all that kind of stuff don't take over. Yeah, so like I said, I do the back to Eden method. There's all kinds of stuff on YouTube about that. This year, because I had the chickens and over a year ago, so now, like I said, I get the fresh, or it's not fresh, it's mellowed manure. And like I said, I just screened it, and now this is at the very end. This wasn't a garden. It stopped right about where I'm standing last year, so I just extended it 10 feet, put another row of fencing in, and once I'm done with all this stuff, doing all the rows behind me, I'll cover this with wood chips, and that'll be a new garden, vegetable garden right in here. Chickens down there squawking. Anyhow, like I said, I'm heading over to the rabbitry. I'll turn you back on here in a second. Stand by. Okay, so this is one of the mothers. She's the older one, and I'm coming to her first. I'm going to grab one of her babies. If I go to the one that's beside her first and touch the babies, her babies, and then reach in here, she starts nipping at me. She doesn't like the smell of them. And it's alright the other way around. I'm going to try to reach in here and get all of them. One of her babies. Okay. That was a little harder than usual. Okay. There. So, I don't try to keep it out of the sun. Yeah, they're all that color. They're all brown. I think she has 7 of them. So she did good. Like I said, their eyes are open now, so they're probably 12 days old now. Put that one back. Yeah, so she's doing good. Like I said, if I'd grab the other babies first and then reach in there, she really doesn't like it. Yeah, so this one here has she had 10 this go. She's had a lot of larger litters. Like I was mentioning, her first one, she lost all 9 of them. This is not a very good setup I got in here. Keeping just far enough away. Whoa. I don't know if you can see that. So that's a black colored one. These ones are a lot smaller. yeah, so she's got 10 all different colored ones. She's got a few white ones, a few brown ones, and some black ones, or dark gray. And like I said, she's got 10. The one beside her has 7. So that's 17 with these 2 batches. That's not too bad. They're doing good. These ones are a day or so. They're only a day younger than the other group in here. See, she'll start nipping at me because of the smell of those other babies. So soon what I'll do is I'm going to I'll take the nesting boxes out of there, especially for these ones. But if I do that too early, they pester her really bad to try to feed off of her. So at least here right now she'll have a place that she can jump out and get a break. So usually I'll change this box setup so that they can run around, but then usually I'll put like a milk crate in there, and then she can jump up on the top and get away from them to get a little bit of relief. And then a week or so after that, I take everything out, and then after that I'll start weaning them off of her and start putting them outside in tractors. Yeah. Yow! She didn't like that. She just bit me. Yeah, and usually she never does that. It's just because she smells this one here's babies. I have had the last set of batch of rabbits I put 2 females just on the other side of this one because someone was going to come and buy them, and one of them kind of crawled up through the roof and got into this one's cage, and yeah, she ended up killing it. Anyhow, that's it for now. This is a backyard update. So if you could like, share, subscribe, comment. Thanks for watching. That's the end there.